Well, some of the biggest names in the online poker business are going bust as the government makes moves to shut down online gambling sites. But is online gambling that big of a deal or big of an issue? Our Adam Shapiro is at Foxwoods Casino in Connecticut with all the details. Adam.
That's right. Here at Foxwoods Resort Casino, they do it the old-fashioned way. There's no online component. You see people behind me playing some of the games that they like to enjoy, like the slots, gaming. Online poker, though, online gaming, rather, has been growing tremendously, not only in the United States, but worldwide. Now, it is essentially illegal in the United States because the Congress passed a law in 2006 which forbids banks to process online gaming transactions. What happened Friday with the shutdown of Full Tilt Poker, Absolute Poker, the three largest gaming sites, and they are located now off-site. They're not in the country. They're located Isle of Man and other countries or other places outside the United States. They were allegedly setting up fraudulent enterprise sites where you would buy phone cards or gift cards that you would then use to gamble online, and then you would have your transactions at 75 different banks here in the United States cleared. Well, those bank accounts have all been frozen. If you happen to be one of the 1.2 to 1.8 million people who went to one of those three sites, your money's frozen. You're not going to be able to get it for quite some time. If you get it, the federal government's trying to get $3 billion in forfeiture from those three sites. But Congress is considering legislation to make online gaming legal once again. It stalled last year, but it could pick up momentum. And already, Ashley, as I throw back to you, it's legal in the District of Columbia. 4 states considering legalizing online gaming, but right now at the federal level, no game, no dice.
Wow, so confusing, Adam. So if a viewer right now wanted to go online and gamble, they could do it, even though technically it's illegal.
Gambling for money. You can do it for free. Harris has an online site that's totally free. There's no money exchanged. And if you could find a site illegally, you could gamble, but you might get a knock from the IRS or the Department of Justice.
Well, and then, you know, I think there are 7 million online gamblers a month in the United States. If it was legalized and taxed, wouldn't that go, you know, some way to getting this deficit under control?
Estimate is $42 billion in tax revenue could be captured if they were to legalize online gaming once again over the next 10 years, $42 billion.
So I'm kind of curious if, you know, you have a family member that's had a financial account, Adam, with one of these online casino companies, and they're now frozen. Is there any chance that they're going to see their money back? And I mean, this could take years if they get it back at all.
No, they're not going to get their money back. And it's because there have been cases where they did, in similar situations, get their money back, but it's because the three sites, according to Department of Justice, were operating fraudulent places to funnel the money. If the DOJ wins this case, the U.S. District Court, Southern District, rather, U.S. Attorney's Office, if they win this case, if you have your money in one of those frozen accounts, not going to get it.
The problem with this, though, is it's also very poorly regulated. One of the 4 largest sites a few years ago had someone break in. They got the algorithm, and there were players knowing what other players' cards were, and they lost millions of dollars. And you've got to try to sue somebody, you know, in the Isle of Man's court system to try to get your money back. And it being tax day, if you lose $1 billion and you win $1 billion, the billion's taxable, and I don't get a write-off for the other billion. That's a sweet deal for the government.
And guys, we're going to have to leave it right there. Adam, thank you so much. I think this is an issue that's not going to go away anytime soon.